You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not just talking, he really puts in the hard work to get ahead in his career. You'll see him staying late, pushing through tough projects, and showing a strong sense of responsibility. His dedication is true, but whether he reaches the top depends on how he manages his temper and stays focused.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to get upset quickly and might react strongly, sometimes with angry words or by withdrawing into himself. He's not the type to bounce back right away. Instead, he may stew over mistakes or setbacks, needing some time alone to deal with his feelings. You might notice him being grumpy or distant for a while before he pulls himself together.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work do respect him because he works hard and is fair minded, but he can have a tough time with relationships there. He often speaks in a polite way and shows concern for others, which helps him make friends. He's not always fighting, but these moments do happen and might make some people cautious around him.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will genuinely feel proud of you and show support for your success. He cares about people and is polite, so you'll see him encourage you and celebrate your wins. Overall, you don't have to worry about him feeling threatened by your progress.
What if you start earning more than him?
He's likely to feel proud of you and treat your success with genuine respect, not secret resentment. He wants you to do well and appreciates hard work, so your higher earnings won't make him bitter or jealous. Your success is safe with him.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He works hard to earn his money, but he isn't always careful or organized about how he spends it. Sometimes he might make quick decisions with his money or forget to plan for bills and savings, especially if he's feeling stressed. You could see him buying things on impulse or misplacing receipts.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He mostly lives within his means and doesn't go out of his way to show off or pretend he's richer than he is. He's not very interested in fancy appearances or trying to impress others with expensive things. You won't have to worry about him showing off. His focus is more on being hardworking than on looking rich.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, often willing to help others and share what he has. If someone needs help, he tries to step up, whether it's offering time, money, or a kind word. He's not the type to keep everything to himself or count every rupee before he gives.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's generally open and honest about money matters and doesn't try to hide things from you. If you ask about his spending or savings, he will talk to you directly without being sneaky or secretive. You can rely on him to speak the truth, but keep communication going so things stay clear between you.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't expect you to handle everything on your own. He understands that keeping a home running is a team effort and he's willing to pitch in, whether it's cooking, cleaning, or helping with chores. You won't hear him say that's a woman's job. He respects fairness and wants to support you.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and caring for children, not just stand aside and supervise. He believes in sharing family duties and won't dump all the work on you. If you ask for help, he's likely to join in, whether it's washing dishes, folding laundry, or changing diapers. With clear communication, he'll step up and be a true partner at home.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He genuinely tries to understand your side, thanks to his caring nature, but sometimes, especially during arguments or when he's feeling stressed, he may get into proving his own point first. If the topic is emotional or if he feels blamed, he might react quickly, pushing back or getting defensive. However, once he calms down, he's open to hearing you out and wants things to be fair for both of you.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he can say hurtful things or act in a way that feels aggressive, especially if he's pushed to his limit. Sometimes his emotions burst out and he might raise his voice, make sharp remarks, or walk away suddenly. He doesn't mean to cause pain, but controlling his temper is difficult for him.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry quickly, and this is something you should not ignore. Quick anger can turn small problems into big issues, making you feel tense or worried about speaking up. If his anger leads to shouting, harsh words, or aggressive behavior, it's a sign to be careful.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility, especially after he's had time to cool down and think things over. He cares about fairness and wants to make things right, so you will hear genuine apologies from him. Once the anger passes, he's open to talking things out and admitting his mistakes.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He is caring, polite, and wants to be fair, so your comfort and feelings are important to him. If you say no to something, whether it's about intimacy, money, or anything else, he will listen and stop. You won't have to worry about him forcing or pushing you. He believes in mutual respect and wants you to feel safe and valued.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he can take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy, especially if he's feeling stressed or unsure. At times, he may become quiet, pull away, or act moody, thinking it's something about him. With gentle conversation and reassurance, he will understand that your mood isn't a rejection of him.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values kindness and respect, and he wouldn't use your secrets, feelings, or private experiences to hurt or embarrass you later. Even if you have disagreements, he understands the importance of keeping personal things private.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He values deep connections and puts effort into making his relationship work. Even though he can get emotional at times, his caring nature keeps him loyal and focused on you.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He isn't over possessive And you probably won't see him acting jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. He believes in fairness and wants you to have your freedom and space. While he does care deeply about you, he doesn't try to monitor your every move or demand constant attention.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature comes from caring about you, not from wanting to control you. He wants you to feel safe and supported, but doesn't cross the line into making all your decisions or bossing you around. You'll feel looked after, not restricted.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to do everything alone. He wants to share the responsibilities from daily routines to important decisions and will step in to help when needed. You won't be left shouldering all the work as he believes in fairness and supporting each other.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he is likely to lose his temper quickly rather than stay calm. He can get frustrated and might raise his voice or say something sharp in the heat of the moment. The kids need his care, not his quick temper.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He wants you to feel good about raising the children, but also cares about your dreams, interests, and well being. You can count on him to respect your choices and stand by you both at home and outside.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the type to support your career now and later ask you to quit once you have a child. He truly wants you to succeed and respects your hard work even after you start a family. If you want to keep working, he will do his best to stand by you and help balance job and home life.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. His caring nature makes him want to build genuine relationships with your family, so expect friendly conversations, thoughtful gestures, and true respect. If there is ever tension, he'll still do his best to remain kind and understanding. He will try to adjust to your family and make honest efforts to fit in rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he may find it hard to stay calm and could make things worse by losing his temper or reacting sharply. He gets upset quickly when under pressure, so you might see him speak out or withdraw, which can add tension to the situation. After emotions settle, he will try to make peace and fix what happened, but handling family stress smoothly isn't his strong point.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is mostly modern with you, treating you as an equal at home and respecting your choices. However, around his relatives, he may feel pressured to follow family traditions and might expect you to act like a traditional supportive wife, especially during special occasions or visits. This doesn't mean he wants you to change completely, but sometimes he finds it easier to fit in by keeping old customs alive in front of others.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not just stay out of it or side with his family against you. He understands how important it is for you to feel cared for, especially during tough times. Sometimes he may need gentle reminders to speak up, but he wants you to feel secure and respected.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a typical mummy's boy, so you don't have to worry about him always putting his mother first. If there is ever a conflict between you and his mother, he will listen to both sides and do his best to understand your feelings. You can expect him to choose your side when it's needed and make sure you know he's with you.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not likely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects your privacy and understands that some things should stay just between the two of you. Your trust matters to him, and he will do his best to keep your private life safe from outside interference.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with him is a mix of warmth, teamwork, and some ups and downs. He is caring and tries to be fair, always showing kindness and making sure you feel loved.